Does it feel a little awkward me saying you're the greatest American that ever lived? Because we do think that. We truly think that on this show.
Dude, it's weird. You know, I'm just a goofy guy. I'm shy, and I just love to eat. And I found my calling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. You are the greatest eater to ever walk the face of the earth. I think it's safe to say that.
It's a weird feeling knowing that it's like when it comes to the 4th of July, it's like I could have a bad day and I'm still gonna smoke them.
Yeah, I mean, you also demonstrated quite a range of skills. You were like the John Wick of eating. You had a protester bum rush you, and you just snapped into like I don't know what it was, like CIA mode, and you put him in a headlock and put him down. Was that just you reacting on instinct, or was there any training that kicked in?
It's almost like food aggression. I'm a nice dog, but he got in the way of the food. And, it was real quick. I thought it was an accident. Then I noticed the guy with the mask, and so it really went into just instinct. I had to get him away from me and get back to eating.
All right, so I want to give you the chance now because I know I saw afterwards you apologized. I want you to take back that apology. That guy showing up on the 4th of July trying to mess with the greatest American of all time, he deserved to be put in a headlock. So now's your chance. Let's take back that apology. Fuck that guy.
I don't know if I actually apologized. I said I regretted the whole situation, and he caused the whole situation. His parents need to be taught. He's a kid. He's 21 years old, and he just I don't know what kind of privilege he came from, but it's just ridiculous.
His parents need to be put in a headlock.
Yes. And if you remember, Joey, when I competed 2016, there was a protest as well. It was the far side of the table, so you didn't have to put anyone in a headlock. I didn't even know that we were allowed to put people in headlocks. I kind of regret myself not, like, I could go back in time, change one thing, it'd be to put that protester in a headlock because who knows if they were coming for you. Like, I should have been better defense for you.
Well, they were throwing stuff at you. I think they got you with fake blood.
Yes.
And that's like, I'm really lucky this guy wasn't, he didn't actually really attack me. But and now I'm getting like hate mail from all the vegans. So who knows? I'm hoping they don't start retaliating.
They'll forget in like a week.
Yeah.
That's their week to get all hot and bothered about something. They all focus their energy on like a letter writing campaign. You'll be good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
From a physical standpoint though, like your body, how long does it take you to recover from a hot dog eating contest?
This year was a little bit rough. It was hot, and that it adds a little bit extra time. Also the injury on my leg, so I started taking some painkillers, and painkillers, they everybody knows they constipate you a little bit.
That's a very dangerous combination. Yeah. You taking like a constipating drug.
Yeah.
It took a little bit longer. I usually I'm feeling fine after a day and a half. I'd say it took about 4 days for me to really feel normal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but my leg's starting to feel better. I'm gonna get this cast off on Wednesday tomorrow, and hopefully don't need surgery.
Wait, so the leg, because that was the other part of the, it became the protester, but you won the hot dog eating competition on one leg. I'd have to imagine it had to like slow you down a little bit, not being as stable, getting that wide base that you need to chow down on some dogs.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to tell anybody this because I didn't want to give the competition any hope. But I broke my leg like 7 months ago. The tibia and fibula, they came through the skin. Then I had infection after infection, and then I was finally back to jogging. And then a month ago, I tore it or ruptured a tendon in the front of my tibia. And dude, there was a moment I thought for a little bit I wasn't going to be able to compete. I thought, but the doctor put it in the hard cast and immobilized it, and I was able to go out there.
What's that conversation like? Like, I'd imagine it's like, a football player being like, Doc, can I go? Can I play? Were you like, Doc, can I eat? Can I chow down on some dogs?
Yeah, it was like, what are my options? It really, really hurts. I can't walk. He's like, well, you can stand up on it as long as you stay planted. It shouldn't hurt too bad. And he wouldn't give me any cortisone because I have a history of infection. But he just said, don't move around too much, and the pain won't bother you. And I was able to get it done.
So what's the backup plan there if you couldn't have stood up? Would you have been able to compete sitting down, and how do you think that would have affected you?
Yeah, I did one practice on a stool, kind of a high stool, and I did 54. So I would have still won if I had to, but but that it goes back. If they saw me eating on a stool, they might the other years. It's hard for people to push their body, and when they know that I'm going to be so far ahead of them. But if they knew I wasn't going to do well, then they might be able to push themselves a little bit harder.